What is up, guys? I don't know how good the audio is. We're just gonna have to deal with it. It is me, Demon Lord of Entrepreneurship. I don't know what I'm gonna call myself on other platforms because this is all going to be about freeloading. Now, what is freeloading? Well, the old school term is beer money, but here's the thing. We're not doing small tasks for beer. We're doing small tasks for that compound effect. And what I mean is like sure $1 in an account that gets a penny a year, right? Doesn't matter that much, but what about if your penny, a dollar and your penny, right? Become I don't know, a dollar and 2 pennies, then a dollar and 4 pennies, then like a dollar and like maybe 5 pennies because different interest rates and whatnot. Yeah, sure, that's a small amount, but what if you keep adding money into it over time and boom, compound interest is very good. Now, there are some rules we have to follow in the freeloading venture, okay? The first is you got to know this is like side income money, okay? This is not something you're going to be living off of. And of course, you could always take your extra hour or two at work, but if you're in my position, if you want an extra hour or two, make that an extra 8 to 9 hours, okay? They want you to take a whole nother shift, okay? And if you need 8 hours of sleep every night, well, then I would probably get only one or two if I have to do a whole nother shift. So, sometimes you got to know that's impossible for some people. I can do a lot of menial tasks that give me 2, 3, 20, 80, 90 cents or whatever. And I can get them done in like 5, 10 minutes or whatever and go on to another task. Okay. So, yes, you got to know that freeloading is a way to do low risk, low reward stuff. Here, I even, let's see what I said, low risk, low effort, low reward type of things, okay? Listen, you don't want to, I don't know, do a course or whatever, or you like Fiverr stuff. You don't want to like record a movie, a 3 hour feature length film, yada yada, and get paid $500, okay? I don't know. I'm just saying this is low risk, low effort, low reward type of things. And of course, when you scale up, maybe it can be low risk, medium effort, but high returns. Who knows? The second thing I want to say, or the second rule that I want to say that absolutely needs to be followed, is no lottery tickets. Okay, low risk, sure, low effort, but not low risk. Sorry, low risk in the fact that a dollar or two here and there you won't be bothered. But if you do that every week, what in 7 weeks you would have spent $7. That stacks up over time. Okay. So what I meant to say is it is high risk, low effort, very low reward. No lottery tickets, okay? If they're given to you, I guess that's different. But if you actually have to drive or bike there and, give them your hard-earned cash, get the lottery ticket back, scratch it there, boom, okay? You wasted a lot of effort, okay? And if you think about it, you wasted your food, energy stockpiles to get there, yada yada. If you used a gas car or even an electric car, you're still wasting miles on your car, you're wasting miles on your tire, and you're wasting fuel. Okay, so that's one thing we got to know when it comes to this whole thing. Okay, don't do lottery tickets. I feel so sad when I see really poor people because, listen, the lottery tickets are a tax on the poor, and I really hate it when I see very poor people. You can clearly tell the poor, and well, they're buying lottery tickets. Okay, it's a tax on the poor people, and we live in America. At least I live in America. We live in a first world country. We live in the entire universe where everything is taxed. Okay, I'm surprised that me breathing right now is not taxed. Okay, we got a tax on the money that we get, the money we put into accounts, the things that we buy, yada yada yada. Okay, listen. Don't buy lottery tickets. Please don't buy lottery tickets, okay? And then the third thing is, listen, I get it. I'm the type of guy that drinks alcohol. I smoke cigars every now and then. Very rarely would I ever smoke a cigarette. But like if I ever smoke a cigarettes, I keep the same cigarette pack for like 6 to 7 months. I don't smoke them that much, okay? But we got to limit or get rid of bad, costly habits, okay? Basically, listen, you know, if you save up $150 and you say, hey, I can buy this $150 alcohol bottle because of all my beer money, so what? No, that's not good. Remember, when it comes to freeloading, you want to have a compound effect of everything. So here's what I mean about the compound effect. And I explained it a little bit beforehand, but I'm going to explain it a little bit better right here, right now. The compounding type of stuff is over time your money will grow and grow and grow, usually by like a bank or something like that, because your money is sitting there. Now this works better as a high yield savings account, and I'll probably just give myself as an example. Mine's about like 4%. So for every $100 that I have, I'll get an extra $4. Now that's not a lot, yes I know, but it's the compounding effect. So what's 104 times? 4%. Would be like 100 and it'd be like $4 and like 40 cents or something like that. I think maybe like 80 cents. I know I got my mouth wrong, but you get like $4 at least, another $4 plus some change, okay, and then yada yada yada, okay. Is it 100 and would it? I don't know. I feel like I'm wrong when it comes to that math. I know, hopefully I get flamed in the comments because I should know this because I'm making a YouTube video about it. And, of course, you shouldn't get all your information from YouTube videos, but like if you're here listening to this video, I should give you a lot better evidence and whatnot when it comes down to it. But listen, the compound effect is basically it builds up over time. That's how a lot of people actually make their money. From the Simple Path of the Wealth book that I've read recently, basically he talks about is you just let your money sit, and over time, if you get kind of like dividends, okay, you get dividends and stuff. Now it's not something you're gonna live off of right away, but 20, 30, 40 years down the line, if you're lucky enough, you'll probably be able to live off of it. Probably. But anyways, when it comes to these low effort stuff, one of the things that I really want to focus on is games and potentially low effort things. But sometimes it's a lot harder than people realize type of effort. So basically, for example, if you know people, right, get an article written on about this subject, get on a podcast for free or whatever on this subject. This thing would kind of be good in like if you lived in like LA, maybe Los Angeles, Nevada, Los Angeles, Nevada, and then like what's the place in California? The lower part of California. This would probably be a lot better. But like write a book, okay, use podcasting, whatever, promote the book. In the beginning, it's going to be a very, very tough thing to do. Okay, it's going to be a lot of work in the beginning. It's kind of a high effort thing, but afterwards, it's a low effort money making machine as long as you know how to advertise it in a way that is pretty cheaply and pretty low effortly. For example, like I said, go on some podcasts. I know some people that I could call and maybe within a month get myself on that podcast, and boom, it would help promote the book. Now, they're not huge people, of course, but a sale here or two over there, get some of that commission money or royalty money, and then using that to compound over time, boom. But anyways, what I want to say with this freeloading adventure, that I have it started already, and I'm going to show you the beginning of how I started this freeloading thing, and then I'm going to continue onwards. If a lot of people say that we absolutely need to see this from the absolute beginning, I will just sell off all of my money, or I'll just open up a brand new high yield savings account and start from square one. That's only if a lot of people freaking ask for it. But here's one thing that I gotta say when it comes to freeloading. You gotta start somewhere, man. And sometimes, well, you can invest some of your own money and boom, there you go. You started freeloading because you're compounding stuff over time. But listen, I don't want to start from square zero because that would be a lot of work. But I mean, hey, if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. This video is already too long. I should have cut this down maybe 4 minutes ago for it to be a 6-minute video. But I've been yapping away, so let me just end this video. Sorry for the low quality, but I'm using my laptop because this is a freeloading channel. I'm not going to put a lot of effort into it. Sorry. That's just the name of the freeloading adventure.